Good morning. Welcome to English classes. Today I am going to teach you section 1 lesson, that is Sisterhood Rustlers, the part 2 of that lesson. Do you remember the story of Babita? I think all of you remember that story, the story of Rustlers. You take your test, page number 86. Most of the girls are aged 16 and 24 and have come from villages across the states, and they live by themselves wrote a single rented room. Then nowadays girls came to train their age between 16 and 24, and they lived in a single rented rooms. A typical day starts at 5 a.m. with the morning training sessions spanning 6:30 a.m. to around 9 a.m. Then they eat back to their room. That morning session their day starts from 5 a.m. but first training session started from 6:30 to 9 a.m. 6 മുതൽ 9 മണി വരെയാണ് അവരുടെ ട്രെയിനിങ്ങിൻ്റെ ഫസ്റ്റ് സെഷൻ. Then they go back to their room where they cook, clean the rest after the afternoon section. എന്താണ് അത് കഴിഞ്ഞ് അവർ റൂമിലേക്ക് പോയി അവരുടെ റൂം ക്ലീൻ ചെയ്യുക, കുക്കിങ്, അങ്ങനെയുള്ള പരിപാടികളിൽ ഏർപ്പെടും. ദെൻ നെക്സ്റ്റ് സെഷൻ സ്റ്റാർട്ട്സ് ഫ്രോം 3:30 PM to 7 PM. രണ്ടാമത്തെ സെഷൻ എപ്പോൾ തൊട്ടാണ്? 3:30 to 7 PM വരെ. സൺഡേ ഇസ് ദ ഓൺലി ഡേ ബ്രേക്ക് ഫ്രം ദ ഗ്രോയിലിംഗ് ഷെഡ്യൂൾ and with the luxury of extra hours to sleep. Sunday is the only day break they get, because a grueling scheduled here means very difficult training, and they get extra hours for sleep also. Then 8-year-old Reena, who has been wrestling for 7 years, thinks that while the attitude of those around her may be changing, the society at a large hasn't changed perspectively. Reena says that most of the people's attitude never changed, but some of the attitude of the people were changed. When I started winning medals, the people in my village started looking me differently. The biggest change was after Sakshi Didi's bronze medal in Olympics. She says that she got medals and their villages looked her very differently. And there was a great change started when Sakshi Malik got gold medals in the ഒളിമ്പിക്സ്. അത് കഴിഞ്ഞപ്പോഴാണ് ആൾക്കാരുടെ മനോഭാവത്തിലൊക്കെ ഒരു മാറ്റം ഉണ്ടായതെന്നാണ് റീന പറയുന്നത്. If the number of girls who are starting to take part in the sport is an indication, then wrestling is a booming in Haryana. അപ്പോൾ he said that എന്താണ്, ഒരുപാട് കുട്ടികൾ ഈ രംഗത്തേക്ക് കടന്നു വരുവാണെങ്കിൽ എന്താണ്, ഹരിയാനയിൽ ഇതിൽ നല്ലൊരു വളർച്ചയ്ക്കുള്ള രംഗമുണ്ട്. ബൂമിങ് ഹിയർ മീൻസ് ഗ്രോയിങ് റാപ്പിഡ്ലി. Coaches and training centers are finding it difficult to accommodate and rush. കാരണം എന്താണ്, ആൾക്കാർ കൂടിയാൽ എന്താണ്, ട്രെയിനിങ് ഹാളിന് വേണ്ടി ഇനി വേറെ ട്രെയിനിങ് ഹാളിൽ തേടി പോകേണ്ടി വരും. അതുപോലെ വേറെ കോച്ചിനെ തേടി പോകേണ്ടി വരും ആൾക്കാർ കൂടിയാൽ. At Rohtak's Maharshi Dayananda University, about 100 students train under former national coach Ishwar Chandra Dahiya, who used to run Choturam Stadium Center till the retirement few years ago. And at the Maharshi Dayananda University, there was a training about 100 students by the name of the coach was Ishwar Chandra Dahiya, and he was worked till his retirement. It was there he encountered Sakshi Malik and became her coach. Then he was training there. He met the famous Sakshi Malik and he became her coach. When I started training girls in 2003, even my relatives used to say, he's gone mad. And when the coach said that, when I gave her training to these girls, the relatives of him says that, are you mad? തനിക്ക് വല്ല പ്രാന്തോട്ടോ എന്നൊക്കെ ചോദിക്കില്ലേ, എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞ പോലെയാണ് റിലേറ്റീവ്സ് എന്നോട് ചോദിച്ചത്. Because they looked these differently. And the wrestlers are grappling with the pressure to get married, but not in the same ways in the peers. Peers here means girls who have not taken up wrestling. അതായത് റസ്ലിംഗ് എടുക്കാത്തവർക്ക് എന്താണ്, they have an attitude to marry soon. and win accountants and settle down. Sudesh Malik, who is about 22 and is from Bainswar, and he knows how things have changed. And now Sudesh Malik says that he was about 22. She was about 22, and he says that things were changed now. Her parents had forced her to stop wrestling when she was young. അതായത് കുട്ടിയായിരുന്നപ്പോൾ അവരുടെ പേരൻസും റെസ്ലിംഗിന് ചേർക്കാനായിട്ട് ഇഷ്ടമില്ലായിരുന്നു. Only when her coach intervened, when they did, they let her to continue. കാരണം കോച്ച് ഇടപെട്ടതിന് ശേഷമാണ് എനിക്ക് എന്താണ് ഈ രംഗത്തേക്ക് കിടക്കാൻ ആ വീട്ടുകാർ അനുവാദം നൽകിയത്. Now they support me completely. In fact, when I meet my friends from the village, they tell me that I have best life. They are all married. എന്താണ് ഇപ്പം എല്ലാവരും എന്നെ സപ്പോർട്ട് ചെയ്യുന്നുണ്ട്. വില്ലേജിലുള്ള ആൾക്കാരും ഫ്രണ്ട്സും ഒക്കെ എന്നെ മീറ്റ് ചെയ്യുമ്പോൾ പറയും you got a best in life. And because they are all married, they tell me not to get married too soon. He says they advise her to not to marry now. And for Sudesh, who completes 74 kilogram weight class, growing participation of girls has meant more competition. Earlier, and there used to only 5 to 7 girls in my weight class, but now it was 25. അത് ആദ്യം റെസ്ലിംഗ് വെയിറ്റ് ക്ലാസ്സിലൊക്കെ എത്ര പേരെ ഉള്ളായിരുന്നു? only 5 or 7 girls. പക്ഷേ ഇപ്പോൾ നാഷണൽ ലെവൽ ഇവൻസിൽ പോലും എത്രയാണ്? 25 ഗേൾസ് പാർട്ടിസിപ്പേറ്റ് ചെയ്തു. Another wrestler at the center, 23 years old Seema, says that wrestling has given her a new life. Life back in her village has not changed much. അപ്പോൾ സീമ says that wrestling gave him a lot of opportunities in her life. And they say things like, wonder what she is up to and what kind of clothes is he wearing. She says that people says to see her. And at 6 p.m. Sudesh asked the coach if she can leave. The second edition of the pro wrestling league, a to bide professionalized game on the lines of cricket, hockey, badminton, kabaddi. And that started on 7 p.m. So she wants to catch first match on TV. Then Sudesh asked the coach now if she can leave now, because a match was held or run in the TV to see that incident. And then after that, Sudesh peels molasses and beetroot to make juice. Then the program begins. Before starting the program, Sudesh make a juice with amlas and beetroot because it is good for her after practice. Then as the day winds down, Sudesh gets call from her father. She assures him that she is taking care of herself and not exerting herself too much, and she hasn't competed with the championship about 2 years due to knee injury. എന്താണ് അപ്പോൾ ഫാദറിൻ്റെ കോൾ വന്നു. അവൾ ഫാദറിനെ ആശ്വസിപ്പിക്കുകയാണ്, നോട്ട് ടു ബി എക്സൈറ്റഡ് ടു മച്ച്. അതായത് അവളെക്കുറിച്ച് കൂടുതൽ ചിന്തിച്ച് വിഷമിക്കേണ്ട. എന്താണ് ബിക്കോസ് ഷീ വാസ് അഫക്റ്റഡ് knee injury after this 2 years. Then, but I am getting better, getting my strength back. She says the images of a K.D. Jadhav and a stadium in Delhi appear in background because he was do well and he was a great inspiration also. Get inspiration also. That's why. Whether it is a wrestling centers of Akharas of Delhi or a Delhi stadium, the assembly line of wrestlers coming out of Haryana to Angus well. Angus here means successful in future. They also successful in future. That is they were training in the Delhi stadium for India's sporting ambitions, as it creates an opportunity and alters social attitude. And there is a now can do a spirit of steaming from the success of Bhogat sisters, Sakshi Malik. ഇപ്പോൾ എന്താണ് ഫോക്കസ് സിസ്റ്റേഴ്സും സാക്ഷി മാലിക് ഒരുപാട് പേര് റെസ്ലിംഗ് രംഗത്ത് മികച്ച നേട്ടങ്ങൾ ഇന്ത്യക്ക് വേണ്ടി കളിച്ച് ഉണ്ടാക്കി. ഈവൻ ഫാർ അവേ ബെല്ലാലി, നേഹ സംഘ്വാൻ that has set her sights for winning gold medal. Now Neha Sangwan, she was training and she was a great inspiration for India to get a gold medal like a Sakshi Didi. only two notice or higher gold, or they also she also get a in higher, and she also get a gold medal. That is we think. These are about this English class, that is a Sisterhood Wrestlers. You read this two part well and study well. Okay.